Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Raphael Varane. We're going to be talking about Ronald Araujo. And then we're going to be giving a little mini preview regarding Barcelona's games tomorrow against Barbastro in the Copa del Rey. But guys, before we get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Make sure to go check me out over there. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Raphael Varane, because this is an actually interesting piece of news that came out today in the morning by Mundo Deportivo. And it's as follows. From England, they say that Manchester United have offered Varane to Barcelona for 20 million. Now, when I first saw this piece of news, I was like, really? Is Barcelona really no, wait, it's actually like Manchester United really offering Varane to Barcelona. And then when I looked at transfer market and then I looked at his value, his current market value is actually 25 million euros, and his contract is up next year in the summer of 2025. And so, looking at how injury prone Varane has been throughout his Manchester United career and how little he's been playing, it is understandable that Man United, they do want to recoup some funds, and so they are offering him up to different clubs. Now, would I want Barcelona to go in for Rafael Varane? I don't think so. I think the best of Rafael Varane was in Real Madrid, and the Rafael Varane in Man United is not the same. And on top of that, he's very, very injury prone. 20 million is a good deal for Varane, but he's not at the level that should be required. And on top of that, he's an ex Real Madrid player. Just from the get go, I don't see how this is going to be possible. And I do understand that these reports are coming out because there are reports surrounding Christensen, Koundé, and Araujo. And so, if Barcelona is going to be selling one of these key center backs, we do have to go out into the transfer market and look for options. But I highly doubt that Barcelona is going to be interested in Varane due to that Madrid link and also due to his injuries. But let me know down below, guys, if you guys agree with my opinion. Would you guys want to see Rafael Varane at the club, or do you agree like me and you would want Barcelona to go for other players in the summer or maybe even in the January transfer window? But guys, next piece of news that I want to be talking about, I want to be talking about Ronald Araujo. Now, the speculation regarding Ronald Araujo has not been dying down whatsoever. It's actually been ramping up. This is a report by Martinez Ferran, a reporter for Catalonia Radio. Justin, anything can happen in the summer with Araujo. He wants to see how the Barcelona project develops. If he decides to leave, the offer must be at least 100 million. Okay, and that's been reported by one reporter. And this is another piece of news. Detail Araujo. Barcelona still wants to extend his contract beyond 2026. Deco wants him to stay, but been told that a very quick extension from Araujo is not currently planned. Bayern still holds hope and will try to secure him in the summer at the latest. The contact will not break off. Bayern would be willing to pay more than 70 million for him in the winter. However, it is not enough. And this is reported by Sky Sports DE. Now, thoughts on Ronald Araujo. Now, guys, you guys know that Ronald Araujo is one of the best center backs in the world. It's that plain and simple. He's one of the best center backs in the world. He basically has everything that you need in a modern center back. He's physical. He's quick. He has a very good defensive awareness. He's decent on the ball. He's very physical, and on a one-on-one duel, you basically can't find an attacker that beats him in a one-on-one. And so it's obvious why Bayern Munich are interested in Ronald Araujo. But Ronald Araujo has stated multiple times that he is not interested in leaving the club. But if this reports to be true and he is opening the door slightly, then that opens it up to a little bit more debate. How much money would be enough for us to part ways with Ronald Araujo? Now, for me, it's plain and simple. I would not sell Ronald Araujo whatsoever. But if an offer did arrive, maybe let's say 150 or 150 plus, then I would be tempted, guys. Number one, because we need the money just to basically put some of our financial stress and some of our financial problems to bed. And if Bayern Munich they do want to come in and basically pay that, then you know you're all more than welcome to. But 70 million or anything less than 100 million, I'm sorry, that is definitely not enough for us to part ways with Araujo. Because if we do stay with Ronald Araujo, he would basically be our captain in one of our mainstays in the defense for the next couple of years, for the next decade, basically. And so it would take a lot for us to part ways with Ronald Araujo. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on this whole situation. Bayern Munich, they're inching more and more closer to Ronald Araujo. They are very insistent on him, and they're trying to go all in for the Uruguayan. But how much money would you guys want in order to part ways with Araujo? But guys, now let's talk about Barcelona's match tomorrow against Barbastro in the Copa del Rey. And it seems, as expected, that Xavi is going to be making tons and tons of rotations. Xavi will make a big rotation against Barbastros, the expected 11. Iñaki Peña, Balde, Kubrasi, a Barcelona B player. Kunde, Christensen, Fort. He did make his debut against Royal Antwerp in the Champions League. Romeo, Fermin Lopez, Marc Casado, Joao Felix, Vitor Roque. And unfortunately, Lamine Yamal, he is suspended, and so he will not be able to play for this match. And so you'd most likely see either Ferran Torres or possible inclusion maybe of Sergio Roberto or another youngster or Marco Alarcon or something like that. But looking at some quotes from both of the managers, we see right here Danny Martinez, Barbastro's coach. The pressure is on Barca. We will try to make life difficult for them. And of course, as you should. We do know that this is going to be a very intense match. And Barcelona, they need to go at this with full intensity from the very first minute, because this is a one game elimination, and if we make any mistakes, we are basically screwed. But now looking at Xavi's quote, this is what Xavi is saying: "It will be a complicated game. Barbastros will leave everything on the pitch. We must go for the win." I absolutely agree. We have known for a long time that he carries a sanction from last year with the youth team. He has a 2-match suspension, and so Lamine Yamal will not be able to play this match on the Copa del Rey or the next one if we do advance. And now continuing with the quotes, Xavi: "If we think it will be simple and easy, it is a mistake. One mistake can knock us out of the competition." And I want this quote and this statement to be reinforced and stated to the players over and over. Guys, we cannot make any mistakes against Barbastros. We cannot have, like a repeat of all these games in which we started the game and we've had to basically make a comeback. We do not want to do that, because it just, against this team, against like a third or fourth division team, I forget which division, but it's going to be an extremely bad look at Barcelona put an embarrassing display for all us to see. And the last quote, which is very positive, guys: "Inigo Martinez is going to be in the squad list." Xavi on Inigo Martinez: "He will make the list and will have minutes for sure. He has made a great recovery. We have missed his character. It is great news." Inigo Martinez, guys, after that first game has been absolutely fantastic for Barcelona, and it's great news to see that he is back in the squad. But for tomorrow's match, I don't think that he should be rushed. Most likely, he's going to be getting, I would say, maybe 20 minutes or something like that, 30 at max. I don't think that he should be thrown back into things, because he is a player who has grown to be key for Barcelona in the recent games, and so I want him to be as fit as possible. But guys, let me know your match predictions. How do you guys think the game is going to go against Barbastros? And as always, guys, I will be making a watch along for that game, and so make sure to tune in. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. What do you guys make of Manchester United offering up Raphael Varane? Would you guys like to see him at the club? And what are you guys' thoughts on Bayern Munich's insistence on Ronald Araujo? How much would it take for you to basically part ways with the Uruguayan? And lastly, guys, what are your sensations? What are your predictions for tomorrow's match against Babastos? And as always, guys, remember to like and subscribe and comment. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.